Hey everybody, welcome back to Jamia's promo, and starting today, you're able to start mining Bitcoin with your MatchX M2 Pro. Now, before this, you're able to mine MXC, and it always usually made you around $10 to $14 a day, and it really kind of depends on also what the price of MXC is. And the reason why I state that is because no matter what, you'll always earn $10 to $14 a day, no matter where you're sitting. If you're around other MX2 Pros, or if you're just by yourself, lone wolf in just the middle of the country, no matter what, you'll always make $10 to $14 a day. But depending on the price of where MXC is sitting, that depends on how much MXC you get. So if it is down here, right when it kind of did a slump, which I did buy quite a few when it went down to this big dip, that means that you'll be able to get more MXC that day to equal $10 to $14 a day. And then now that it's a little bit higher, then you're going to earn a little bit less MXC that would still equal $10 to $14 a day. So this is a chart that you usually always want to take a look at. You always want to look, where has it been? Where is it at? And if you need to buy more so you can refuel your MatchX M2 Pro, you want to make sure that you buy it when it's a little bit down on the day. So I did buy some there, and I think I bought some at that location as well, preparing for when the Bitcoin mining was able to come, because you do have to stake 6,000 MXC. Now, before we go through all the steps to stake my 6,000 MXC and start mining Bitcoin, I do want to show you this link right here, or this website. I'll be placing this link below the video inside the description if you would like to read it. It's a way that you're able to go through everything step by step of pretty much every single thing that we are doing in today's video, except for the very, very top. This is something that I've already done. I've already logged into my data dash application. So you want to go through this very first step here and choose if you're, if you're in Europe or if you're in the United States. And so underneath the super node, go to login and then select your area. And then we're going to take you, right inside of this website here, this dashboard. So this is the home, and you can see that I have Bitcoin sitting right there. If you don't see it, you can actually hit on add token, and then you can add in BTC. Now, the other things that you want to take a look at is underneath wallet. So inside of the wallet, this is the other location where you can add in this token of BTC, but you want to make sure that you have a balance of 6,000 or more MXC. The reason why is because you have to stake 6,000 MXC, I believe, for 90 days, which we'll see that here in just a second. So then this way you'd be able to start mining Bitcoin. So once you go inside of the BTC option, you're going to go to the very top right-hand side, and this is where you choose Mine. So here's where you want to read the screen. It's just talking about simply complete the following steps to begin your low-power BTC journey. And that's the massive thing here, is that this thing is low power. This thing is using the same wattage as like a 5-watt light bulb through the year, so you're not spending bunches of money with a massive ASIC miner that is super loud, blowing off massive heat, and also using up a ton of electricity. So I'm very curious on how much this thing will make. My guess is $2 a day, just off of a guess, which is $60 a month, but I will be coming back to this in 1 week from now to let you know how it's been doing. So you want to make sure that you have an M2 Pro miner, at least one active. You want to lock the least amount of 6,000 MXC for 90 days. And then you want to make sure that your miner health is at least 90%. Having less than 90% health will limit your mining rewards. And that is why I moved over some MXC from either KuCoin or Hotbit or any other exchange you would like to use. I moved over the 6,000 MXC so I wouldn't have to sell or transfer or move any of mine that has been mined, because if you do sell any of your MXC, it will bring your health down. So now we're going to go through and hit on continue. And again, we're going to lock MXC. So you just want to lock it on the top. Lock 6,000 for each miner, and it's going to show all of your miners sitting right here. So I only have one, so it's going to lock 6,000. My available MXC balance is 7,436, and I'm going to hit on next. And then I just want to choose right there, because what it's talking about is the start date, the amount that is locked. So here's the session of when it's beginning and then when it's going to end. And again, it is 90 days. And then if you approve of that, you just go through and hit on proceed. So it says you are about to lock 6,000 MXC for 90 days. It cannot be unlocked for any reason before the 90-day period is complete. So I'm just going to go to proceed anyways. And it's one of those things where it's going to stay in this screen for that 20 or 30 seconds. So this way you have enough time to hit on cancel. So once this goes all the way down to 0, the countdown is complete. Then the proceed anyway will be able to be illuminated for me to select. So let's go to proceed anyways. We have to do some authentication. And congratulations, you are now mining BTC. So now if I go back to the home screen, as we're sitting right here, you can see that now my available balance is 1,436 because 6,000 of it is now being used for staking. If I go inside of the wallet, if I go right over here and I hit on BTC, you can see that there is total MXC locked, which is 6,000. And then there's basically no transaction history. Nothing has been going on just yet. I have not started mining just yet. And so I will show you guys how this is doing after it's been running for right around a week. So how about we head over into the miner just as of right now, just to see kind of how it's been doing. I got this one attached and started running right around September 28th, September 29th, something like that of 2021. And so as of right now, I've mined 15,583 MXC. Again, I didn't want to use any of this for my staking. And then as you scroll on down, you can take a look at your list of miners. I only have one. So here is the entire list for health. You can take a look at some of that. But if we go inside of revenue and then we go to see more, this is where you'd be able to see how much you've been making each and every day. So because of the price of where MXC is sitting, I've been getting right around 215, 221, 229, 224. And so if you scroll through, you can actually take a look at the week and you can see your average. So basically for this average right here was 228. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look over at the price. And right now we are sitting at 0.05. So we're sitting at 5 cents. Now, if we're averaging right around 228 a day, so you just take 228 times that 0.05, that is $11.40. That is the average of what I'm earning for the last 7 days. Again, I always state that you make anywhere between $10 to $14 a day, maybe even $10 to $12 if you want to be a little bit more precise. But that's a pretty good number to state over there. And the also nice thing about this too is a while ago when it was, trading at 3 cents, that means that now the amount that those were worth on those days is quite a bit higher than here. And then also too, there's a point where it was right around 2 cents. And so all those days back there that I have held all of those MXCs has now been worth $20 each of those days. So again, if MXC was to go up in price, let's say maybe it goes up to 10 cents, that means that all of these days that we just got done showing off, instead of it making $11 a day, it was making $22 a day because everything has been basically held on to and accumulated. So that is all that I wanted to cover today. We will be coming back in 1 week from now to see exactly where we are sitting. Basically, the most important thing right now is that I did want to move over some MXC over here. So I wanted to buy it when it was a pretty good price out there, something that's not sitting right now at that 5 cents. But you can use Hotbit, KuCoin, wherever you want to buy yours from whatever exchange. You just want to go right inside of your wallet, go inside of the MXC. This is where you go inside of deposit. It's going to show your deposit address. You just basically copy this and then you put it over inside of one of those exchanges where you have MXC sitting, and then you just move it right over into this wallet here, and then it's going to be sitting in this spot here for current balanced. And then over here you can see what is staked. Here's the total revenue of what I've staked, which was only 850. It was not much at all. And then you can see when I got some of the deposits being pushed in. I've done it 2 times so far, bringing it over into this wallet here. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys appreciate this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. And if you guys did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.